Good evening, sir.
Yes, madam. Good evening.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Shall we start, sir?
Sure. Madam.
Okay, sir. So, good evening to all. We have assembled here for the two-day international workshop on understanding indexed journals and citation databases organized by Kabi College of Education, Akman Foundation, and Seva Academy. So, again, we have our resource person, Dr. Sadiq Baksha, sir, from Annamala University, Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, here with us. Sir, we are very happy to meet you again, sir. Yesterday it was a wonderful session. So we are hopefully waiting for today's session, sir. Welcome you, sir. The session is yours, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. So, my dear participants, so it is a great pleasure to meet you all again online today, the second day. So, we have had a discussion yesterday, and I appreciate most of the participants have come forward to interact with me, and they have asked their questions, and to which I have given the answers also. And I hope that the yesterday is not an assignment, but for your sake, I have told you to create that login ID password in above science. I have told you, and I hope that some of you might have tried it, and even if those who have not yet done it, so please carry on this. Then only we can have chance to send our articles to Web of Science Index journals. So as it's high time, let me start that session today with the continuation of the yesterday's thing. Dear participants, please tell me, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yesterday we stopped here only. How to cross check the journals, how to find out the journals. And here, let me continue from the same. So don't forget the terminology. Whether you want to submit your articles in Web of Science means it is a must that we should have the login ID, login with ID and password. That's why I log in now again to my account. Here you can see that with the login credentials, I log in. Right now, by chance, sir, I don't know what are the journals relevant to my subjects. I want to check it here in the Web of Science Master Journal page. Means simply just what you do, type the subject terminology, major subject terminology. For example, I belong to management. For example, if you people think that management, and just go for search journals. And here you can find that there are the one journal by names of management itself is indexing in Web of Science. Apart from this, you can find this. These are all the journals. So that these journals will be, relevant to your subject terminology. So that So this is the original journal which are indexed in Web of Science, which is currently available there. So in such a way, we can, whether we don't have any idea what all the journals are, indexed in Web of Science relevant to my subjects means, see, there are how many pages here? 1122 pages are there. That means this much of journals are relevant to management. And yesterday somebody told that, sir, only science journals are indexed in Web of Science. It is not so. There are so many social science journals are there, thousands of social science journals. As I told you that earlier, there are about 34,000 journals are indexed in Web of Science. Among these 34,000 journals, around 21,000 journals are only having impact factor value. Remaining journals, they don't have impact factor. The beginners should start with that impact factor, without impact factor, otherwise less impact factor value. Then once we gain experience, we will go on publishing the articles in higher impact factor value. Okay. Apart from that, what I want to communicate, yesterday one of the participants asked, how do I know that uh, these journals are, I mean, delisted from Web of Science? How do I know it's that? So if you want to know this means, what you have to do, again, just come to this same page, master journalist, come here, as I have, are you, as you are watching my, screen, come to this page, do one thing, come to click downloads again. Click downloads again. Are you able to follow me? So here you can find the downloads. Come to the left side, monthly changes archive. Are you able to see this one? Monthly changes archive. Click on that. Monthly changes archive. When you click, it will show that we are in the month of January 2025. See what the Web of Science has taken in, changes in January 2025. When you download, you may download the Excel file in which the information consists of what all the journals have been delisted and what all the journals have been, delisted mean in front of that journal, they might have written as a cease, CEASE. Cease means stopped. And what all the journals have been changed its name in such a way. And here this download says that in 2024 whole year, what are the changes, that what are the journals have been discontinued, otherwise name changed, otherwise any other status that they have changed. All these details are available in the 2000 these changes. And even if you want to know about after 2023, so that what happened, one of the participants asked yesterday, sir, I have submitted article in the year 2023, and it was at that time, it was the journal was in the Web of Science, and this year 2025 it was removed. Then what should I do? So download this file and show the people, that show the your research center, otherwise in research directorate, sir, at that time it was there available up to March, otherwise and in which month your article has been accepted and published, that month, up to that month there was no change at all. It was, it was indexed. Now it has been changed in this. This document will be helpful to you. Okay. So this is what regarding the Web of Science, all the things we have covered up. And up to this, if you want to make any clarification, you can tell me here. Otherwise, we will go to next. Now we are moving to the Scopus database now. Now I am going to show you then how, what are the things to be followed in selecting the journals in Scopus database. So if anybody wants to make any clarification here regarding the Web of Science, what so far we have covered and the information what I have told you now. Shall I move further? Yes. So this is what one more chances, as I told you, that discontinued list you can find out like this. And even one more site is available for finding out the discontinued list of Web of Science. This is nothing but this is the list you can find out. Here also there is a site in ABC index also you can find out. Here you can find that what all the journals have been discontinued from this list. You can find the Web of Science removed journals in the list 2023 to 23 in such a way. These are all the list they have given. So even you can find out that the best thing what I have shown the last slide would be the best one from the that is authoritative information from the Web of Science site itself. You have got that information. Okay. Now let us move further. So these are all the things not needed for you because it will take time to explain about of. Let us come here. This is regarding how to select journals from Scopus, right? Dear participants, are you all listening me? Are you all online? Now, this is the most important one. And most of the people says that, sir, we don't know what all the journals are indexed in Scopus. The same problem was up to yesterday regarding Web of Science. I have cleared it. Hereafter, the participants who are all online as well as those who have attended the my last session should not ask these questions to hereafter to anybody. I don't know what all the journals are indexed in scope. I mean, Web of Science. You should not tell that because I have given you this information clearly. So you yourself have to find out only the things what happened. The most of the research scholars, they don't want to spend anything on online and they don't go for search of their own. That is the reason they are always dependent on somebody else. That is the reason they are easily deceived or cheated by the agents. So what I'm telling, I have trained you how to catch fish. So don't expect everyone, I mean anybody that to be that, yeah, anybody that they want to give you the fish. So you yourself catch the fish and enjoy it. And now we are going to see what all the journals are indexed in Scopus, how to find out it. And Scopus is, I mean, yeah, database, citation database, which is somewhat costly when compared to Web of Science. And what happened, there are about 25 lakhs of rupees are spent for every year subscription. And most of the institutions may not have the subscription of Scopus. Still, there are certain shortcuts are there through which we can find out without subscription also that I am going to tell you. Now, what you have to do, if you want to find out the number of relevant journals relevant to your subject means the method which I am going to tell you is these things. Now, listen, what you have to do, just go to Google. Go to Google and type SJR. Go to Google, just type SJR. It will take you to this page. It will take you to this page. If you type SJR, it will take you to this page. Okay, it will take you to this page. Now, any one of the participants, there are about 29,165 journals have been listed in this page. There are about 30,000 journals have been listed here. Actually, 60,000 journals are there in the original database, but only the journals which are the journals which have the SGR value is shown here. Okay, let us see. Any one of the participants tell me what subject journal do you want to see on the screen now? Any one of you just answer me. Are you able to listen me? Am I audible? Is there any participant online or not? Organizer?
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Yes, sir. Now they can unmute and speak.
Okay.
Drone technology.
Management.
Social
Education.
science, sir.
Anyone
Yes, sir, you are audible.
yes.
Management.
Now
Social
listen.
science.
When you just type SJR, it will show you this page. Any one of you, according to your answer, I'm going to select. So these are the major subject area has been listed here as a top down menu. So among this, somebody says that management, somebody says that. So here, this is the list. Can anybody just pronounce the list and tell what subject, major subject that?
Social
me.
sciences.
Let us.
Medicine.
Arts and humanities.
Okay, arts and human. Let me go with the social science now. Social science,
Yes,
just
sir.
click on social science. Those who are interested in nursing, just click on nursing, right? You do this. It is very free. Free online. Just you have to type SGR. Okay. You can do it simultaneously at your system also. Okay, now listen. I just click on social sciences. That's all. I just clicked on social sciences. Then wait. Again, in social sciences, what are the explicit subject that you want, you have to select only the list. For example, education. social science education. Just I click on education, right? Just education I have clicked on. Now you can find that. And again, the system asks, the database asks, do you want the journals? Otherwise, do you want to copy and compete the world level? Otherwise, only particular country level or Asiatic region level. For example, I want the journals only published from Asiatic region or Eastern Europe like that. Otherwise, I can just type only country name also.
Country level.
Country level means just to type India means it will show India. Just we can take India. Now, apart from that, what you want only journals, click on journals, right? Once we have clicked on that, so here regarding social science, especially in education, there is no Scopus journals are available here. Let me go with that. Now I have taken social science, all subject categories, all subject categories. Now what happened? Here, if I go on that, there are about 51 journals are published from India, especially in social sciences. Not, I have not mentioned any particular subject here. There are about 51 journals are here. You might have seen our national flag at the right side. So all these journals are published from India, and all the social science people can submit their paper to this. See, there is one, I mean, education for health like this, even some higher education for the future. In such a way, the journals are there. Now what we have to, yesterday somebody asked, how do I know that it is an open access journal, sir? See, this is the sign. So you might have seen that this, when you keep your mouse itself, you can understand it is open access. So when you find this type of lock open, it is open access journal. So this is open access journal, right? And here, whether you want to see that, the next line, third line, you can find SJR. SJR. Here you can find what is the meaning of SJR mean scientific journal ranking. Otherwise, yes, Skymogo journal ranking. So this is two terminologies are used for the SJR. Dear participants, keep in your mind the important thing which I am going to tell you, which most of the people don't know. What is that? When you publish one article in any particular journal, quite often the people ask these questions, what is the impact factor of the journal? Am I right or not? Everyone asks this, what is the impact factor of the journal? And now, if you say, for example, I am sharing this information to somebody, I have published a paper in Scopus. Try to understand. I just share this information. I have published a paper in article in Scopus journal. If the person who is in front of me, if he asks this question, what is the impact factor? That means his knowledge is zero. Try to understand. His knowledge is zero because impact factor terminology is not followed in Scopus journals. Only this impact factor terminology is followed only in Web of Science journal, not in Scopus journal. Scopus journals have their different calculation, different terminology for the impact factor, that is known as SJR. Am I making myself clear? SJR. So that if anybody, even if you are there in front of others, if somebody says that I have published an article in Scopus main, you should have to ask only this question, what is this SJR value, not impact factor. Then it is that you are knowledgeable. Otherwise, you can understand that the person has no any knowledge in publication activity. So that now what is this SJR? Here you can find that Q1 like this, Q2. So what are the journals regarding this Q1, Q2, Q3? The journals in particular discipline have secured some SJR value equal to the impact factor, but it is not an impact factor in Scopus. It is called SJR. Now, one more thing I want to tell you that in Web of Science, what are the metrics value followed? Impact factor, eigenfactor, H5 index, like this. Try to understand. Impact factor, eigenfactor value, H5 index, like that they follow. Here in Scopus, they have their three different metrics, that is SJR value, side score, SNP, SNIP, SNP value. Try to understand. Just repeat it at your own self. SJR, Skymogo Journal Ranking. Another one is side score. Another one is SNP, source normalized impact per paper, SNP value. These three measures are maintained in Scopus. And in Web of Science, there are different three measures that is known as which one? Impact factor, eigen factor, and H5 index. So in such a way, they follow. Here, what is here Q1, Q2 journals? You know, Q1 journals means in SGR, their Scopus will arrange, they will give the ranking to each and every journal based on the score that the journal has secured in the, I mean, SGR, according to the SGR value. The highest SGR value, I mean, they will arrange the highest SGR value to lowest SGR value. The journals which have secured top 25 positions will come under the category of Q1 journals. Am I making myself clear? That is called quadrant. I mean, quadrant. Otherwise, it may be called as a quadrant, right? So here, otherwise quartile, they will call as a quartile. Quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3. So they will list, I mean, ranking up to 100. The top 25 ranking journals are, the rankings are arranged according to SGR value. Once again, I'm telling, the rankings are arranged according to the SGR value that the journal has secured. Now, top 25 will be Q1 value, Q1 journal. 26 to 50 will be the Q2 journals, and 51 to 75 is the Q3 journals. And what happened, 76 to 100 is the Q4 journal. Some of the journals may not have secured Q value also. Some of the journals may not have secured Q value. Here, all the journals have Q4. Maybe at the last one, maybe. Otherwise, you may see that some of the journals may not have Q value also. Now, listen to me carefully. Whether you want to publish article in Scopus means whether you are the beginners, you should not target Q1 journals or Q2 journals or Q3 journals because it is highly standard and there may be no chance of accepting your paper. So that what you should do, you should always target Q4 journals. Otherwise, without Q value journals, without quartile value journals, so that you will be safe. Your article may have the chance of acceptance. So that is the reason we should have this basic knowledge. Okay. So this is the method we can find out the journals of the Scopus, journals indexed in Scopus. So hereafter, the participants, those who are attending these sessions, should not ask hereafter anybody, I don't know what all the journals are indexed in Scopus relevant to my subject. Hereafter, you should not complain anybody, should not say, because it is free online, and in Google, through Google, you can, I mean, see your relevant subject journals. So do you want to make any clarification, any participants now? Is your problem solved regarding Scopus? The first step I have told you. Yes? You have been
Yes, sir.
muted. Okay? Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yesterday you had wonderfully illustrated that on Web of Science that there is a hijack proof area is there, that this thing. So is this the hijack proof area for Scopus, sir, this one?
Yes, sir. Yes. What we have to do, whether you want to submit your article, you have to come to left side. Left side, the journals are here. You have to click left side. You have to click this journal. So the link is there given. Now you are safer side. Try to understand. So now you have come Asian Journal of Social Health and Behavior means here is that. Now you can find this home page. Click on the home page. Click on home page. And it has taken you escaping from whom? Hijacker. This is the method you have to follow. Am I able to understand? Okay, this is that. So that first of all, you should be secured in the database now. From the database only you have to go out. Am I so clear? So that if you go directly to Google and search the name of the journal, the hijacker will take you to their page and they will collect money. They will create the same type of web page, and you may think that it is original, but you will be easily cheated and your money will be wasted. So that we want to be very careful. This is the method we have to follow from escaping from them hijackers. Okay, sir. Any doubt?
Can we download the article also from these journals free of cost?
No, no. Whether they have means actually I told you, no, you don't have the subscription, right?
Okay.
When we have the subscription, then you can download the articles. But what happened, only open, as I told you that the journals which are, embargo, within the embargo period, it is open access journal means we can download. Otherwise, they may have only which one? The abstract only will be shown there. That's why we want to be very careful about of that. So that now I have told you that how to find out the relevant journals of your subject discipline. So, inform this matter to all the research scholars also, because most of the research scholars, so most of the research scholars always say that, sir, I don't know, sir, what are the journals? My guide doesn't say, sir, but I don't know what are the journals relevant to my subject. This is the major problem. I just face with the research scholars quite often. So hereafter, you should not complain because you have known well now. Now, next step.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please brief this process from beginning, sir? Sorry for the.
Once again, okay, listen. Yes. Just to type in Google, you have to type SJR. In Google, you have to type the SJR. It will take you to this page. Here, you have to click journal ranking, right? You have to click on journal ranking. Once you click on journal ranking, it will show you this page. And here, you have to select the subject area. So, for example, now I just take business management and accounting. If I click on subject area, business management accounting, and here you can find all subject category relevant to business subject category. Here, industrial relation, here. What I suggest, maximum first one you select. Next one, don't go in depth, because as the beginners, we should not go in depth. More specialization, don't go. All these papers will be, your paper will be accepted, relevant to business management accounting, right? Here, and one more thing, for example, sir, even in my country, it will be very difficult. So that if you go that underdeveloped countries, even sometimes, for example, just let me try with Sri Lanka. What all the journals are? Indexed by Sri Lanka, by, this one, I have just selected journals. So in journals, there is no any Sri Lankan journals. Let me check with Bangladesh. If there any Bangladesh is there, let me find out whether it is available. Bangladesh also no, right? In such a way, let me say Pakistan journals published from Pakistan. Yeah, there are Pakistan. There are about 2 journals are there from. Economics. Then what subject we have taken? Yes, business management. There are 2 journals. In such a way, those who have that much aware, but what happened? It is Q2 journal, Q3 journal. Still, we have a problem. That's why let us go with the India only. For example, let me go with the India. Let me go with India. All right. In India, there are about 22 journals are there. And in India, we can select Q4 journals first, right? There are Q4 journals. This much of Q4 journals are there. As a beginners, I'm telling, I don't want to, underestimate you. If you have that much of quality, you can go up to Q1 journals. I don't, deny it. That is good. Always, if you, publish your article up to Q1 journal means that is good, and you will be considered with a high standard. But as the beginners, what happened, quite often our people says that, sir, I'm not that much, my article may not be that much standard, means you can go with the Q4. Okay. So for example, I want this one. Yes. Okay. Now I have selected this Vikalpa. I want to submit our article in Vikalpa, means come here and click on Vikalpa. And it will take you to that particular, journal information. So this is the journal, and here click on home page. And automatically now you are safer side, and you have reached to that particular journal page. Here again, you have to create login ID password for this journal, right? And you can see the current issue, all issues. If they have allowed you to download full paper, means you can download. This is open access. That's why you can download this paper fully. Am I clear? So that in such a way, we can do it, and we can submit our article to that particular, Scopus index journals, and there is no any issue that you can deal with that, and you cannot, your, hijacker will not, interfere in your efforts, so that you will be safe. Okay. Now, this is what I have repeated the same matter once again. And if you want to make any clarification, you can ask me.
Sir, how they are calculating this SGR value, sir? Because you had
Calculating it.
mentioned.
Yes, SGR value is calculated based on, see, 3 years citations, previous 3 years citation that the journal has received, divided by number of articles published in the journal in the previous 3 years. In such a way, they have calculated, and I will show you at the end, whether the time permits, how it is calculated. I will show you. Okay.
So regarding
Index, sir.
Yes, anyone?
Sir, I
Please,
have one doubt, sir.
Hmm.
Can I ask?
Please.
If we have a paper, sir, in that paper, in multiple journals, can we submit in one paper?
Multiple journals?
Like I have a one paper, sir. So I want to publish because of management or multidisciplinary finance accounting. But multiple, can I choose? Is it possible to put a
Yes.
paper?
Yeah, what you have to do, once you have selected the name of the journals, again, immediately you should go to see that guidelines of the journal. Scope of the journal, they might have clearly written, and in which they have clearly mentioned that these are all the subjects are included in these journals, so that it will give you a clear picture to you. Am I making it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Because of recently, I gave one paper in Scopus, sir. But after I got to know that was in cloned journals, so that education and
That's what I'm
theory and
telling.
education.
Cloned journals actually don't say so, my dear friends. Cloned journal is only with the UGC catalyst. Yesterday itself, I told you.
Yes,
They are
sir.
not the cloned journals. People don't know, and they're simply saying the cloned journal. Cloned journal is only with the UGC catalyst. All other journals are hijacked journals. Try to understand, because they have created the fake websites and cheat us. Try to understand. That is not that.
Okay.
The hijacked journals, it is called. Okay. That is why
So we
I
are
have
not
given.
telling that that is cloned journal of Scopus. That is hijacked journal.
No, hijacked journals actually, because they are always roaming in Google, and they have created the website of original journals, and they will they will take you to their web page. That is why
Yes,
I
sir.
told you that.
Because of in the beginner we don't know, sir. But our director said, I want to one Scopus paper from your domain. So immediately I gave one paper to with my supervisor. Immediately one day, sir, I gave today paper. Yesterday, immediately within a day, they publisher.
That's what I'm. So
after
yesterday
that, I
itself I
got
told
to
you
know.
that. Okay.
After I
Yesterday
got
itself
to
I
know
told you
that.
that. Okay, no
Excuse
problem.
me, sir.
So hereafter you'll be safe.
Sir, what is
Thank you, sir? Yesterday also you told H index. Today also it is showing H index.
Do you want to know about the H index now? I will come.
Yeah.
After completion of this, we will come to that. Okay.
Next. Sir, I have a small doubt. Can you explain one more time the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4?
Sir, Q1, Q2, Q3 is nothing but in the particular subject discipline. In that particular subject discipline, journals are going to be arranged in ranking order. What ranking order means? SGR measure, but SGR metrics that they have secured. For example, the journal which has secured highest SGR value, highest SGR value will be placed in number 1 journal. In such a way, they will arrange it in decreasing order of SGR value. Am I making so clear?
Okay, sir.
Top 25 journals will be SGR value journals are Q1 journal, right? 26 to 50 ranking is Q2 journals. 51 to 75 Q3, 76 to 100 is the Q4 journal. After 100, if there are journals are available, they will without Q4 value. Okay. Okay, right. Next.
One more question. May I publish one paper in multiple journal? Can you clarify it?
Multiple
journal.
I don't understand. Multidisciplinary journal.
No, sir. Actually, in multiple journal, you can say that in multiple edition.
Multiple edition. That means you want to submit the article in different types of different journals at a single time?
Exactly, sir. No, no, sir. Actually, I want to submit my one paper in multiple journal. You can say that 2 or 3 journals of different categories. Is it allowed?
No, sir. No. Actually, you have to select one particular journal only. One particular journal, right? Maybe
Okay,
it may
sir.
be multidisciplinary journal, but you should select only one journal and in which you have to submit. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Now, what is
Excuse
the
me, sir,
next?
one small doubt. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, one thing I want to ask, suppose we are submitting one article in journal and we are getting rejection maybe two, 3 times, okay? Then because it is usually very probably we will get rejections initially, right? So we have to refine and submit. Suppose we don't want to submit in that journal, then can we select some other journal after rejection for the submission?
Yeah, once it is rejected means you can submit. And why the reason of rejection they might have clearly mentioned in it, so that you
Yeah,
should
yeah.
rectify. Yeah, you should rectify it and then send to some other channels. Okay, and that is
Okay.
why
Thank you, sir.
so avoiding that rejection rate, what you should do that you should read the guidelines of the scope of the journal guidelines in the particular web page, right? Journal page, you have to find out what are the scope of the journal, what is the guidelines of the journal. When you follow guidelines as well as the scope what they have mentioned, your article may have less percentage of rejection rate. Okay, now let us come to this next point. By chance you have somebody has suggested this is the journal name of the journal, you can submit your journal into particular this journal, whether they have suggested some name of the journal and it is in Scopus. If they say, don't worry, at the time what you have to do, you should note down the ISS number of the journal, otherwise name of the journal. You should note down both of the them is good. Go to Google, type Scopus. Try to understand. And earlier I told SJR, that is to select number of journals at a single time. Whether you want to cross check any particular journal, you should just type Scopus in Google. It will take you to this page. When you click Scopus, it will take you to this page. And when you are taken to this page, what you have to do, here you can find that. Here, sources. Are you able to see this page? Here, sources. And in this page, you can find that there are about 47,941 results are there. That means all the journals listed here in single platform. All the journals have been listed. It has all the journals means with all the subject disciplines. Even what you have to do here, click sources. Once you click sources, it will show title as well as the enter title it in such a way. If you have ISS number, click on ISS number and type the ISS number here. Otherwise, if you have the title, can anybody tell the name of the journals which you are familiar, which is indexed in Scopus? Can anybody have an idea? Otherwise, I will select one journal from here. Just I select this one, the Lancet, for example. Okay, if anybody has suggested the name of the journal is Lancet, if you type the name of the journals here and click on find sources, it will show the name of the journals only here. And here you can just click on that journal. It is open access journal. It has been said that now you can find that site score is 2.2 and full, it's they have given the measurement, scoring of this journal here. When you click on that journal, you can find that in which years it was, covered in from Scopus. So here from 2022 to 2025, it is covered. This journal has been covered in Scopus. It has been clearly given here. You can find that ISS number is also there, and its site score value, SGR value, SNP value, they have clearly given. Try to understand. Site score values, SGR values, SNP value has been given here. And by chance, your article has been published means even what you have to do, try to understand, it is most important one. Once your article has been published in any Scopus journal, you should take that this page has to be you have to take the screenshot of this page. So at the time of your article published, it was there in the Scopus, and the coverage period, you have to take this screenshot. At that time, you can show it to the your research directorate. Okay, so full details about of the journal has been shown here in this page. In such a way, we can cross check, right? We can cross check. Once again, I will tell you that how to cross check. So this is what the subject area. Otherwise, one more method. By chance, if you don't any subject area, I want any journals from this subject area. For example, I just say what subject area you want. So they have been given. This is another method of selecting the journals. So many subject area. So these are the journals. If you click on, it will show the name of the journals which is really indexed in Scopus. It is not any, hijacked journals it will show. For example, I want in agriculture, I want the forestry journal. If I click on forestry, apply. Now, there are about 234 journals are there. Here, forestry journals are here, so that you can select. This is the another method. I have told you two methods of selecting journals, and as well as if you want to cross check any journals also, you can cross check. So try to understand. One is SGR method, another one is sources method. So I have given two important things to you to select, and you should be very careful. And this is free. It is always available online in Google. Through Google, you can search it. And there is no need of any subscription of Scopus database in your institution. Simply you can do it, right? So two methods I have told you. One is SGR, another one is just type Scopus on Google. It will take you to this page. When you click sources, it will show you this page. In this page, you can select either of your subject area journal. Otherwise, if you have your any name of the journal in particular, you can click title, otherwise ISSN number, and cross check whether the journal is at present in Scopus coverage it is available or not. By chance, whether it is not at present Scopus coverage, for example, I will show you that. I just click on this one. One journal I just take. For example, this journal, library philosophy and practice. For example, I want to check it. And this journal, now when you come here, you can find this, see the screen. Here in the scoring point, NA, it says that means the journal has been discontinued. Are you able to see? Let me cross check exactly. Just I click on that. When I click on that, it shows that this journal was in the Scopus indexing from 1998 to 2021 only, and it has been clearly mentioned here, coverage discontinued in Scopus. And here in the 2020 score was given is a 2020 SNP value, 2024 SNP value, because previous year's calculation it is given, but when the coverage is, it will stop its coverage in the year 2021 itself. 22, 23, 24, this journal is not in Scopus. But what happened, this original journal itself may claim that in their website, our journal is Scopus coverage. Scopus index, they will say, but you should not be. They are not the hijackers actually. They are not indexed, but they will give advertisement like that. Our journal is Scopus indexed journal. But before submitting article to this journal, we have to cross check and whether this journal is really has its coverage in Scopus as on date, that we can cross check like this. Am I making myself clear? So any doubt, anybody up to this? Let me, shall I move further?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have with the sources, sir, is that there is no connection to the website of the journal and the sources.
That's
that is
what.
the problem. So how do we take care of that, sir?
That's what you have to do. You should go to that in these sources, subject wise you have to cross check. Which one? You should go with the subject wise, subject area wise. There they have given the link to particular journal's website. Okay. Otherwise, go to SGR. If they don't have any link, means you should go to SGR method. What I told you earlier. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Right. Thanks.
Right. And one more thing that I want to tell you. One more important point I'm going to share with you that now listen, my dear friends. Most of the people have this problem, are facing this problem. And yesterday itself, one of the guy asked me, sir, I published the paper. So what happened, even though my article has been published in particular journal, and after a year, it was discontinued, for the journal was discontinued. At the time I am not going to submit my thesis, for example. When I submit my thesis in the next year, and when I take my article to that particular people, I mean, the research director, they say, no, it is discontinued, we won't accept. If they say so, how can we escape from that? Now listen, you should always be clear. You should be always be clear about one thing. You have to go for author search. You have to go for author search. In author search, you have to put your name. For example, your name as well as your affiliation. Once you have done such a thing, your name is there, will be available on the screen. Whether it is like this. When you come to that particular page of yours, whether that name of that journal, name of that, article, the title of the article is reflected here on your, author page. Try to understand. Once it has been, for example, this is 2024 paper, 22 paper. Just I will show you that. Yeah. Yes. Now you can see that. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. 2020, I have published one paper. The name of the journal is Library Philosophy and Practice, which I showed now. Just 2021 itself, it was discontinued. If anybody says that now this journal is not available, it cannot be taken into account. They cannot say so, because at that time 2020 it was in Scopus, and further you can understand that they cannot deny this. Once you have this evidence, nobody has the right to deny. Why they don't have the rights to deny means they have claimed our article as the production of, as the output of their institutional output to the NAC as well as NIRF, so that they have used our article for their benefit, and they don't have the rights to say that this article has, this journal has been discontinued. That's why at the time of your publication, it is, we don't know about of that, so we cannot accept it. They won't say so. Once your article title has been reflected in your author page, once it has been indexed at your author page, you should be, so what happened, you should be very, you should be very careful that whether it is there in this page. You can argue that people, sir, it is there in my author page, and you have benefited, you have been benefited, your institution has been benefited from my paper, and you cannot say, you cannot deny my paper, you can say so. Are you able to understand what I'm telling? Any doubt from anybody regarding this one, what I have told you?
So please repeat this one.
So once your article has been published, and you should cross check, you should check that whether that article has been reflected under your author page or not. So you have to check with the author search. Authors, when you click on author search, it will show this page. It is also free online. Google also, you can check with the Scopus. When you type Scopus, it will, there are two options, author search and source. And type your name and institution and click on search, in which your name should be there at the, author page. Whether it is not available, try to understand whether it is not available, what should be done. I would tell you, once it is there, your name is there in the author page, click on that and find out whether your article title has been reflected here or not. Whether it is reflected, nobody has the right to say, deny this paper, because it is indexed in Scopus. And whether, what most of the people do, they just publish the article and they say that it is there in the journal page, means their duty is over what they think. It is not so. What your duty is that that article should be reflected in author page of your name. Otherwise, you may not have the right to claim this paper is under your, published by you and it is your product. That is the reason you should be very careful. As soon as your article has been published, you should wait for 1 more month, otherwise 2 months. Even it has not been shown in the, author page of yours, what you have to do next, I am going to tell you. Up to this, any doubt, anybody?
Sir, I have a doubt regarding citation,
Yes.
sir. Sir, for every year, we need to give a citation of particular individual. For example, if I need my citation for the year academic year 23-24, can I get the citation from Scopus? Because every time we need to get the login, then only we can get the graph. From the graph, we can get the.
No, not needed. You should come to this page. You can see here, there are total citation in this month. And for 2024, see in front of that, the citation is there, right? 2022, this much of citation. In such a way, you can calculate and tell. Am I making it clear?
Sir, where, sir? Where I couldn't get you, sir.
See, you might have published 2 or 3 papers every year, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So if they ask for that particular year, what is the citation of yours in Scopus? It may vary the database to database. That's what I'm telling. Here you can find that. When you come here in 2022, there is only 1 paper in Scopus. How many citation I have got? 19 citation. That's all over. 2022 or 19 citation only, right? 2021, 1 paper, 2 paper, 2003 paper. In such a way, I can calculate what the citation is given in front of the paper, right? So we can calculate and then we can.
Sir, but our paper will be cited. I published the article from 2009 onwards. Even 2009 article will be cited for someone in 2025 also.
That's what. Even though it is so, it will be shown here. The citation is not only that year. The paper has been published 2022. Still today, this much of citation I have got. Try to understand.
Okay, sir. Okay,
this is
sir.
not that particular
So
year
is the
citation.
citation, is it auto-updated?
Yeah, auto-updated. Auto-updated.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
So, hello, sir. Any strategies for increasing?
Your voice is not clear.
Sir, any strategies for increasing citations?
Strategies are there, but you should have that much of. You should follow the strategy for increasing the citation. I will tell you, it is not that much easy to improve the citation. Okay, but you should have the. What are you, sir? Actually, are you a research scholar or faculty member?
Yes, sir. I'm a research scholar. I'm completing my PhD this year. But also, I've been I'm an associate professor also. So,
okay, I will. After this completion of this one, I will tell you when I explain about H index. I will tell you your answer. Right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
By chance
Excuse
now.
Sir.
Yes.
Excuse
yes.
Sir, for each and every journal, it should be followed, sir. The same technique for checking the author.
Yes, every article will come automatically. See, there are so many. This journal is different. International Journal of Informatical Science. All the journals will come to your. All the journal paper will come here at single point. You understand? This is digital journal. So different journals are there. So it will automatically update your author page. If it is not updated, that's what the next point I'm going to tell. Shall I tell it?
Okay.
Sir, actually,
another one doubt.
Sir,
if the Anna University they are rejecting for 1 year, they are rejecting whatever the paper we have published. How to claim, sir? Thank you, sir. Can you tell this?
So actually, you cannot claim that whether they reject paper means, what you have to know. Once it is there here, Try to understand, when it is there in your author page, nobody has the right to reject it. That's what I'm telling.
Okay,
because
sir.
that
Suppose,
institution.
so suppose in last year I have published the paper, but I'm completing the PhD this year means, if it is, if that journal has been removed from the list,
no
how to proceed, sir?
problem. No problem.
Okay,
First
sir.
of all,
Okay.
you make it sure whether that article is there at your, author page.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking. Whether it is available on author page, nobody has the rights to deny your paper. That's what I'm not telling.
Okay, sir. How to I need how to proceed, sir? The point.
Sir, take this screenshot of this page, sir.
Okay.
Now I'm asking this question, right? Have you published any paper in Scopus?
Yet to publish, sir.
Yet to publish. Now, once you have published, you will be given an author ID. Scopus ID it is called. What is that? Scopus ID.
Author ID.
Once,
okay, sir.
If you have the Scopus ID, what is Scopus ID? You know, this is the Scopus ID of mine. Just see the screen. 572. Now, when you copy this Scopus ID, see, once you have copied this Scopus ID and put in Google also, immediately that page will be open. So automatically it will open. Now see, automatically it shows that Scopus ID, right? In such a way, once you have Scopus ID, automatically it will be shown under your Scopus ID. That paper will be reflected. Okay, right, sir. Now,
thank you so much, sir.
Sir,
okay.
Sir,
Yes.
do we have a separate author
Can
ID
you
for
repeat the
Web of
Scopus
Science
ID?
as well?
Yes. I will come later. First, let me complete this one. What happened, by chance your article has not been reflected in Scopus ID of your page, author page. What you have to do? Now listen to me. When you go here, you should note down. What is the name of the name of the journal, volume number, issue number, as well as page number, and so all the details of your name, everything you should note down, and you should make a typing of one letter. Right to understand? You should type and that letter in Word, then convert into PDF. Right to understand? You should make it PDF ready and down go to Scopus, either source page or author search page, and scroll down. Last you can come, scroll down. Here, when you come here, you can find as contact us. Are you able to see this contact us? Click on contact us. And what you have to do here, you can find all topics. Click on all topics, right? Here you can just email, just contact us email. You have to click on email. Contact us email. Click on email, and what you have to do, it will come here. Here all topics you can find out. Add missing document. Are you able to see it? Add missing. This is what nobody does it. That is the reason, sir, my paper has been, though it is available, sir, nobody, taking my request to be listened. So add missing document. Now here record failed. You are the author. Click on author. Next is subject. Here you can find that add missing document. Again click. Then this is an option. You have to type here option missing article on Scopus. Click on missing article on Scopus. Subject you have to type here. My published article is not indexed in Scopus. Author ID, your ID number you have to give here. Author ID number. By chance, if you don't have author ID, no problem. You are the first time you have published article. Simply stop here itself. In Scopus, stop here itself. Is this requesting involve multiple documents? You can say yes or no. So you are going to ask about only one document. Sometimes if I have published 4 articles, even all the 40 article has not been shown means you can give yes. Here only one, no. Your question. Now what happened? Provide the following document title. Document title means your article title. And if you have the DOI number, you can give the DOI number and additional information, ISS number of that particular. So this one, yours is an article, then online publication date, volume, issue number, page number. Your question you can just here, you have to type the question And finally, here attachment, I told you now, you should click on this attachment, right? You should, upload your attachment with the screenshot of that particular page. And you have to give your details here and send your question. Within 2 weeks, your article will, they will respond you. They will respond you immediately, but still your article will be indexing at your page. It will take minimum of 2 months. Otherwise, within 2 weeks, within a week itself, it will come, whether it is genuine. Try to understand. So everyone, those who have got it published, wait for 1 month, and immediately next month itself, this duty, you should always check whether your name is reflected in the author search. Whether it is not reflected, immediately take the screenshot of the paper and take all the details as I have showed you there on the screen. Email them. Immediately it will be reflected and you will be given one Scopus ID immediately, and your article will be available there. Means you need not worry about of anything. Clear? Any doubt? Shall I move further?
Regarding citations, hello, sir. Sir, regarding citations, I want to know that like academic year, it will take from June to July, or how it is within a year, sir? For example, 2024.
No. Year-wise only. Calendar year only.
Calendar year, sir.
Calendar year only. Okay.
Sir, calendar year, I need to check for individually or total, like this year, like a bar chart or something like that, where we can see, sir?
Actually, your citations were of your individual paper means that you can see at your author page itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, let me go further.
Sir, do we have a, excuse me, sir, do we have a separate author ID for Web of Science as well?
Yes. I will come later. I will come. Right. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I have told you regarding this one. You might have seen that the same what I have explained for cross check the individual journal. This is the method. Then how to find out the discontinued list of Scopus. This is what this page. Just let me show you that. Whether you want to find out the discontinued list, already I have told you that. Otherwise, this is the page elsewhere.com, products, Scopus, content, title, Scopus. Here, when you come here, download the source title, include discontinued source list, they have said. Instead, you can download the list here. Otherwise, you can cross check as I told you earlier slides. In the same method, you can cross check, right? This is the also another method you can cross check your articles, whether it is discontinued or whether that journal is discontinued or not. Okay, right. This is the next important one. Follow me properly. Yesterday, somebody asked me, sir, I want to know about what are all the open access journal, what are all the free journals, what are all the fast publication journals, for which there is one site, wonderful site I am showing you. This is what journalsearches.com, note down, journalsearches.com. When I click, it will come here. Now, any one of you answer me. Do you want to, find out what is this? Now, if anybody, do you want to know whether you want to know about of top journals in your relevant to your subject? Click on top journals. If you click on top journals, it will show the left. What are the left side the top journal by subject wise? So any one of you answer me which subject you belong to, see to find out the top journals of your subjects. Which journal I would say, which subject I would select now. Left side you can find this. All the subjects are listed here. Yes. For example, I want to go for somebody asked finance. Somebody last time somebody said that nursing. I just clicked on nursing. So in the top nursing journals have been listed here with the click A. One click you can find. These are all the journals with the SGR value. All the Scopus listed journals are there here. SGR journals means Scopus. So there are about so many journals relevant to nursing in a fraction of second. This is known as journalsearch.com. Just you might have seen that. Okay, top journals. So this is the method you can find out. And somebody says that, sir, I want the journals. Sorry. I want journals with the fast publication, sir. I don't have that much of time. I want to submit my article immediately. submit my thesis, very soon. So I want fast publication. When you click fast publication, left side again, what subject journal you want for fast publication? Now tell me. Dentistry, computer science, what subject for fast publication? English literature. Shall I select English literature? Just if I click on English literature fast publication journals, here you can find that within 8 weeks you can publish your article. Within 6 weeks you can publish your article. These are all the journals. 10 weeks, 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 11 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah. So from 4 weeks to 10 weeks, that means within 2.5 months, right? These are all the journals relevant to English literature. See, these are all the fast publication journals, index journals in Scopus. Index journals in Scopus. Any doubts, sir? Any doubt? Right? Again, fast publication, I click. Any one of you, what subject fast journal you want?
Education, sir.
Sports.
Sports, education.
Nursing.
First, education.
Agriculture extension.
Yes, yes. I have selected education.
Sir, English, sir, English.
English only I showed earlier. Now listen. Hello, Mr. Education. There is one journal within a week they are ready to publish article. That is Journal Penticon API Indonesia. See, within 1 week. See, you are lucky enough. You have this much of option. Others is 1 to 10 weeks. Even see one journal 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, MedEd publish. Within 2 weeks, they will publish. See, this is one more site which will be helpful to you. Go for fast publication, right? Only the things in this page you have, there is an option fast publication. Once you have clicked left side, you have to select what subject fast journal you want. Only you have to click on that. Somebody asked about what subject?
Zoology. Is it free publication?
Zoology, sir.
Zoology. See, last one, zoology. I just click on zoology. Now, this is what? 8 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 9 weeks, and 3 weeks also available. Within a month, 3 weeks, 4 weeks also available, right? So in such a way, there are 30 publications are there, fast publication in zoology. Okay, sir? So I have explained about top journals as well as fast publication. And some of the participants says that, sir, I don't have money. I want free publication. Click on free publication. Once you have clicked on the free publication, again is as what subject, right? For example, I go with some subjects. What subject I can go here now? Shall I go with history? History. History free publications are ready now. Yes, sir. There are about these journals. They don't expect any money from you. Free, right? Even these are the Scopus journals which have free publications. See, these are all the journals in which, but once you are getting this one, cross-check in the Scopus. I'm telling you that, but sometimes it may be wrong, sometimes even. That's why you should be very careful whenever you select any journals, whether it is Web of Science journal means you should go to Web of Science master journal page, and then you should have to cross check whether it is Scopus. You have to go and cross check in the Scopus also. Then from there only you have to submit your articles. So regarding this, top journals, fast publication, free journals, and this one journals also, whether you click on that, whether you want journals from Scopus, that means SCIE, and whether you want to UGC care list, PubMed, MFAS, Directorate of Open Access Journals, ABDC, like this. Even you can select the journals from this list also. Am I making question, please, sir? Any doubt from anybody regarding this page? So the site of the page is journal search. journalsearches.com. Shall I move further?
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next one.
Thank you, sir.
Next one. Even one more site is that now this page journalsearches.com is called aggregator. Try to understand. They have the list of the journal, but they are not indexing journal. Try to understand. What is the difference between the citation? They are the database, but this page is called aggregator. Aggregator means they have the link of the name of the journal, link of the journals, but they are not indexing journal. One more aggregator I'm showing you, that is known as ABCD index. So there is one more option you can get, ABCD index. When you click on ABCD index, when you go to ABCD index, it will show like this, right? Here also you can cross check the journals. Now, how can we cross check the journals here? Now you can just type, for example, what subject? For example, political science journals I want. If I click on political science journals, it will show all the political science journals relevant to. Left side, you can find the filters. I want political science journals only from India. If I type India, and I want free journals or paid journals, even you can select free journals. And indexing Scopus, SSCI means this one in Web of Science, otherwise Thomson Reuters Web of Science, right? Yeah, from Thomson Reuters. Rating you can leave that. I will check whether it is really available or not. I don't know. Let me check. There is no any free journals in Web of Science, but let me go for paid journals. In paid journals also from India, there is no political science journals. Instead, I can do with country. I leave it country. Then I just otherwise I can go with the Scopus. There are the journals. So these are all the journals. In Scopus, it is indexed this much of journals. Even let me find out whether Scopus free journals are there. Yeah. Paid journals. Let me check with the free journals. Yeah, there are free journals also available in, relevant to political science. See, these are the free journals. This much of free journals are there. This is also one more aggregator. Either you can search with which one, journalsearches.com. Otherwise, you can search with this ABCD index. ABCD index, right? Anybody wants to cross check anything else here? What subject you want? Yeah, any other subject? Shall I go with the history or computer science? What subject?
E-seeing, sir.
Pardon?
Psychology,
So,
sir.
electronics and communication.
Let me go with some.
Physical education.
Okay, and now electronics and communication. Let me go with that because it is
Computer science,
engineering
sir.
journal. Yes, you can check like this. Electronics and communication search. Free in Scopus. So here I'm going to free indexing in Scopus. Search. So there are about this much of journals are free in electronics and communication and indexed in Scopus. This is also an aggregator. We can cross check. These are the journals, and once you have, there is a link given here. Just for example, quantum electronics. Click on quantum electronics, and this is the details of that. The paper, ISSN number, and issue to like this. It has been given all the details. Now you can, what you have to do, once you have selected this one, you should not click on this website, but you should check these details. Quantum electronics, take this, copy this, and they have said it Scopus. Go to Scopus because you should be secure from the Scopus, from hijackers. Maybe ABCD in hijackers may influence in ABCD ID, ABCD index also. That's why it is a private, but Scopus is the original one. That's why you should copy and cross check that. Okay. This is what regarding the two aggregators I have explained. So one is journalsearches.com, another one is ABCD index. Shall I explain one more aggregator now, which are familiar to you? Shall I explain it? One more aggregator.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is nothing but this is what that aggregator. What is that? UGC care list. It is not the database. Try to understand. Just like I have shown you, you can understand what is the UGC care list. People may understand now, as I have shown that just like ABCED index, just like journalsearches.com, UGC care list is also an aggregator. They never index any journals. They have the link only, and they will accept the journals in their site, and they say that it is UGC care list. This UGC care list has two list of journals, group 1, group 2. Let me show you. They have said that the UGC care list UGC care list journals. Savitri Pune University, they have just taken this one. Yes. This is what they have said that here you can find that. So first they have given group second, UGC care list group 1, group 2, they have categorized like this. Group 1 is the journals which are published and accepted from India. Actually, these journals have been sent, recommended by the IQAC of that particular institution, and forwarded by the principal or registrar to Savitri Pule University, and this UGC care list will first group 1 is accepted, and UGC care list group 2 is nothing but whatever I have told you, Web of Science Scopus, which I have already explained to you. So this is the database, but groups care list group 1 is nothing but just the list of the journals, whether it is applicable only to the language people. So what is a linguistics, and another one, this one, Tamil, right? Whether you want to check in UGC care list, mean you should have the the login ID password. I forgot my password. I forgot my password now. What is that? I don't know, because I have had least chance to check this. So this is what you can cross check. UGC care list group first. UGC care list, actually when you go for UGC care list group, they have listed with alphabetical. So alphabetical order only they have listed. Let me I will come one more. This one. Yeah, now my password, let me save it. So in such a way, actually they have given alphabetical order. For example, whether I want to cross check the name of the journal, starting letter. For example, my journal has been started with the I, International Journal of, click on I. All the journals started with the international I will be showing. You can cross check whether that journal is available here or not, and you can view that journal also. They have clearly mentioned discontinued also. And one more thing, left side you can see the black side. In this black side, click on search group first journal. Click on group first. You can find out whether what are the journals recently added to the UGC care list. Otherwise, this is most important. What are the journals recently discontinued from the journals UGC care list? This is the most important one. So in July 2024, they have removed about 11 journals. I think, yes, 11 journals they have removed. And in January also they may remove, So far, they have not removed any journals apart from that. And group second is nothing but Web of Science and Scopus. So in Web of Science, what are the delisted journal from group second also, they have given the list. You can take it. So this is what one more aggregator regarding this. So up to UGC Catalyst, any doubts, sir? Actually, UGC Catalyst is only for the humanist people. So arts and humanist only for the linguistic, language and other particular language people. You can make use of this UGC Catalyst and you can submit your article. And they have already given cloned journals also, so that you should be very careful about of those journals and you should check with yours. So this is what the things. Shall I move further? What the other questions are with you? Shall I move further?
Sir, this recent announcement to dissolve UGC care, sir, like, any opinion on that? I think just a couple of days back they have decided to.
So I am
dissolve.
online. I'm not actually. I'm not able to give my opinion now. Right? You will be
Sure,
understand.
So one
Yes.
doubt regarding the UGC Care List 1 group journal, sir.
What?
Sir, I will last week one of my colleague they published in UGC Care List 1 journal, sir. That is in multidisciplinary, but it belongs to the finance, sir. Means commerce, sir. But when we go for the publication in online publication, so they don't provide the acceptance letter and certificates, sir.
No, they won't
Online.
provide. No, they won't provide.
So-
When actually, you should understand one thing. Online, when you go for online, right? When you go for online, actually it is cloned journals.
Oh, so clone journals, sir.
Cloned journals. Because see here, are you able to see that? Original
Ah,
journal
yes.
URL is not available. Here URL is available. Here URL is not available. Second journal, it is available URL. So when URL, it is maximum print journals will be there. Okay. So that we should cross check whether they have online, whether your article has been reflected in this online, then only they will issue all those things. Okay. So maximum they don't have online. So all the URL is NA, not available. Try to understand. Okay. Maximum they may not have URL. Okay. Right.
Sir, if my hello.
Yes. Yes, madam. Tell me.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Hmm.
So today I have gone through your profile, sir. You have published in one journal, that is Indian Journal of Natural Sciences. Actually, it have not been indexed in any Scopus or
Web of
any other
Science.
database.
Web of Science, I think. Web of Science.
No,
It is indexed
sir.
in Web of Science.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, right. Dear friends, this is what I want to ask you. How many of you have these IDs?
I have, sir. I have.
RCID ID so far.
Orchid ID.
Except
RCID
Scopus
ID.
ID, sir.
So open researcher contributor ID. This can be easily created in future, whether you want to go for Scopus publication and as well as in Web of Science publication, they ask these questions, what is your RCID ID, right? Just like author ID, 16-digit number will be provided you. It is free online. You can, create your RCID ID. Even today, it's no problem at all. And some of you may have Google Scholar ID also, right? So Google Scholar, somebody may have account Google Scholar. When you have Google Scholar, you can have ID. But this Google Scholar ID is not by your name. And I will show you what is that. And somebody may have the account in ResearchGate also. So Google, yesterday, messaged that they are not able to upload their paper on Google Scholar. That's true. But instead of uploading your paper in the Google Scholar, you can upload your paper in ResearchGate. Through ResearchGate, the Google Scholar will access your paper and then they will give the citation to you, right? Another one, somebody asked earlier, just half an hour before, sir, whether there is any ID, author ID for Web of Science, that is known as researcher ID. But that is known as researcher ID. You can create the researcher ID in Web of Science through Publan page. Publan. Note down this one, through Publan. When you go to Web of Science, Publan page will be there. Through Publan, you can create your researcher ID. But one condition, what is that condition? If you have published at least one article in Web of Science, then only you will be allowed to create researcher ID. The same is with the Scopus ID also. Scopus ID, we are not able to create, and we are not allowed to create Scopus ID. Once you have published at least one paper in Scopus, they themselves, allot you one ID that is known as Scopus ID. I showed you with some number, right? Another one is, yesterday somebody told that, sir, I have papers in Vidwan ID also available. So you can, whether you have all this ID with you. Now, you should have an idea as a academic people, you should have basic knowledge about of these indicators. One is article level indicators, author level indicators, journal level indicators. When you become popular, otherwise when you get promotion and you are the professor level, you should understand the institution level indicators. So to promote your institution, so everyone should have the knowledge about of all these 4 indicators. Let me show you what is article level indicators. Article level indicators, most of the people have raised the question regarding the citation. Actually, citation, let me explain the things in detail now. Actually, sir, citation means if you write an article, right, your article has published in some other journals. Some journals means those who are writing article now presently, whether they have cited your article in the review page, in the review part, and whether full bibliographical details about of your article, whether they have mentioned in the references of their article. Once that article got published and when it is indexed, you will be given one credit that is known as citation. So citation is nothing but that citation means that your knowledge has been used by this much of people. That means if I have received 5 citation means of this article, by using this article 5 people have been benefited, and they have, you have shared your knowledge to 5 people. So this is the pride. Based on the citation only, other metric values are calculated, so that if you have citation for your article, how many citation that you have received for that single article, that is known as high citation count. Have I make it clear? So that receiving the citation may vary from one database to other database. And what it is, if it is that case of Web of Science, they will take the calculation only those journal articles which are indexed in Web of Science. Whether you have a Scopus publication, even though you have citation for that Scopus publication, Web of Science will not consider those citation for the metric value. The same is in the Scopus also. The Scopus also will take the count only of those journals which are indexed in Scopus, so that the citation count will vary from one database to other database. Am I making this clear? And in Web of Science, the citation is taken for the consideration of impact. So the value of your H index and other index, the same is in Scopus also, right? And another one, this is the most important one. When you go for interview, when you go for promotion, they will ask you, what about your H index? What about your G index? What about your M index, SC index, I10 index, P index? So yesterday itself somebody asked, what is H index, sir? Let me show you what is H index. Now listen to me carefully. Whether you are receiving citation for your article published irrespective of year, based on the citation only, they are going to be arranged in decreasing order. For example, I have received here on the table, you might have seen that for one article, I have received 33 citation. For second article, I have received 30 citation. In such a way, I have arranged based on the citation decreasing order. Now listen, opening H index account, if I have published only one article, try to understand, my dear friends. If you have published only one article, for that article you have received one citation, your H index value is started H index 1 name, because number of articles in front of that number of citations should be equal or greater, no problem, but it should be equal of that number of article. For example, one article, I have 133 citation, no problem. For H index 1 is enough and 32 is extra here. That one is called H core value. Try to understand, one is called H core value. If I want to improve my H index next day, if I have published second article, I should have received minimum of 2 citation against the second article. Yes, I have received here 28 is extra. Here also 2 citation. Here also I should have received 2 citation. So that here up to this level, the name, I mean, H index value is 2. In H index 3 means that this, I mean, the scholar should have received 3 citation to the third article. Here also 3 citation you should have received. Here also you should have received 3 citation. Here also you should have received 3 citation. Then his H index is 3. Whether it is 4 means here he has to receive 4 citation. Here also above all the article he should have received 4 citation. H index 5 means H index 5, number of article is 5. Here citation is 7, no problem. But he has received minimum of 5 citation against 5th article. And in above all the articles also he has received 5 citation. That's why his H index up to this 5. And sixth article he has received 6 citation. And in above all articles also he has received 6 citation. Right? But when he comes to the 7th article, he has not received 7 citation here, and it is not equal here. That is why his H index stops here up to 6 citation. So there is H index of this fellow whose data is given here is H index is 6. Now, do you have any doubt on H index? What I have explained now, though I am moving very fast, but still I make you clear. I think that if you want to make any clarification, you can ask me how to calculate H index. Understood?
I have doubts, sir.
Yes, yes, tell me.
Actually, sir, in the condition when the article number or citation number doesn't match, then how to calculate citation number?
May not be matching, but it may be higher, not lower than that. Right? It may be higher, not lesser than that, the article value number. Right?
If this taking time,
So can you share the
Which extent?
what is the standard or optimum H index level that a research scholar should
Saran, it will take 40 minutes. Go ahead, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Sir, please unmute, sir. Sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Now is it okay?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
audible?
So yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, may I know the optimum or standard level of this H index value that a research scholar should possess in the beginning level?
Beginning level, actually, based on the citation only. How many citations, how many articles? What I know, research scholars may always try to publish minimum of 2 articles only. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then your article, even though you have received 100 citation, your H index may not go above 2 because you have only 2 articles. Try to understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is why if you, the H index will improve when your number of articles are high. Whether, for example, if you have published more number of articles, based on that only you can calculate. If you have only 2 articles means, even though you have received 1,000 citations, but your H index will be only 2. If I have only 1 publication, but I have 10,000 citation, no problem. Your H index only 1, right? And
okay,
here you can say that if you find any difficulty of calculating H index, this is another method. Go to Excel. In the Excel, feed all the number of article 1, 2, 3. That means number of article that you have published. Against to that, you can just paste that number of citation that you have received against to that particular article, and you can make a line graph. When your line graph, x-axis and y-axis where it crosses, there your H index. The same data I have fed into the Excel form, and I have made a graph here. You might have seen that at x-axis and y-axis crosses at the number 6. There your H index is 6. Am I making it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
This is the,
what is the
okay.
formula to calculate H index?
Yeah, this is the formula to calculate H index. Number of article, number of citations should be equal or greater. This is the formula. George Hirsch is the profounder of this H index, who introduced the H index. Actually, number of articles Against to the number of article, number of citations should be equal or greater. But the H index is calculated based on the number of articles. Do you understand? Okay. Now, another guy asked me, sir, how to improve your citation? Sometimes before he has asked me, sir, actually, whether you want to improve the citation means, whether you want to improve the citation means, whether you want to improve the citation in Web of Science means, you should, I mean, concentrate on only those journals only in Web of Science. Corpus means only you have to publish, I mean, you should refer the journals in cite, I mean, that cite, you should cite the article in that particular journal only, the particular Scopus index journals only. For example, I have 6 papers. For example, I have 6 papers in Scopus. I have 5 papers in Web of Science. That is different. 11 papers I have. Whether I want to improve my citation in Scopus, I have to cite only those, whether I am writing the 7th article in Scopus, I should refer, I should give cite only those 6 papers only indexed in which one? Scopus. Then only my citation in Scopus will increase. Whether it is Web of Science, 5 papers I have written means when I write the 6th paper, I should cite only these 5 papers. 5 papers which are indexed in Web of Science, then only your citation will improve here in the Web of Science. So that more references from the same journal you have to give, whether your paper has to be accepted. While you target any journal, what you have to do, you should give references from the same journal if it is available. Then that journal man, the journal editor will see, oh, my journal has been, he has referred my journal article. That's why if I accept this paper, my impact factor value will increase. That is why they will accept your paper. Another one is self-citation. How to improve? Somebody asked me. Okay, let me show you that. Here, if I want to move to 7 H index, try to understand. This is called self-citation. What I would do, whether I want to move to 7 H index means, I would, while I write the new paper, I would cite 6th article. That means this 6th article in my new paper. Okay, as well as it will become 7. Am I right or not? And I will cite the 7th articles also in the new paper. So when it is published, it will become 6. When I write one more article, I will cite 7th article once again, so that my citation will be changed. This one 7, this will also 7. Automatically, I will move to H index 7. Are you able to understand what I'm telling? This is called self-citation. I cite my own papers, but if I cite this first paper, there is no use of, I cannot move to 7 H index. If I want to move 7th H index, while I write the new paper, I have to refer the 6th article 1 as well as 7th article in one article. That means it will change 7, it will change 6. When I write one more paper, again I will cite the 7th article, so that it will also be changing 7. So automatically my H index will move to 7. This is the method of self-citation. Do you understand or not? This method you can write one. And one more thing, you can write with the experts means your article may have the chance of acceptance. And this is one more thing, that you have to write your name properly in your article. Once you have followed the name, the same name has to be given in every article, the same. There should not be any spelling, because computer know only one thing, binary digit 0 and 1. So that what happened, your your citation will be scattered if you give different name. The system will think that the Radhakrishnan S is different. Yes, Radhakrishnan is the different person. That's why your article, citation will be scattered. And as I already told, that you should follow the guidelines properly, and see all the papers published available online, and you should cross check. And this is also one more method I want to tell you, that maximum you people, for example, those who are, especially somebody told that assistant professor, some guy teaching is in the teaching profession, he is told that whenever you write article in the department, join with the other faculty members also. So at that time you can say, sir, if I join with other people, 4 people are in our department, if I take all the people's name in my article, my the score may change, my score may will decrease, and sir, first author will be 60% mark, remaining authors will be distributed the mark, sir. Don't worry. This is gentleman agreement. While you write your first paper, author A, you are be given 60. You are given 60. Remaining people will give this one, remaining people will be given 13.33, 13. It will be distributed. But while author B writes, your colleague writes, he will include your name. Automatically, you will get your share. While C author writes, you will also get your share. And fourth author writes, you will also get your share. But what happened, by chance, listen to me very carefully. Those who are teaching profession, carefully listen to me. And if you are this first author, you are the first author, when your article has been cited by somebody, one citation you have received means author A also will receive one citation, B also receive one citation, C also receive one citation, D also receive one citation. Actually, one citation you have got, and all the authors may receive one citation. Now, for your department, what is the total citation you have received for your department? Now tell me, any teaching professions.
Four, sir.
See, one citation only you have received, but for the department, how many citations? In the NAC report, for NAC, they will ask you how many citations you have received for your department. At the time, you can give. All the four authors, now listen, all the four authors have received one citation for their article. For totally for the department, how many citation you might have received for that year? 16. Do you understand or not? This is also another method of capping this, though it is a capping system, but the citation value will increase. Your H index will automatically go high if you maintain this method of collaboration method. So this is what the H index, increasing H index and citation value. Okay. So dear friends, as time is flying fast, I don't want to go in depth about, because I need, actually, there are so many things I can discuss. A lot of things I have, but within this time limit, I cannot share all those things with you, and even you may feel boring also. So it needs a lot of time. Now I stop my sharing here. The organizers, now we will have a discussion. Actually, if you want to make any clarification, we can discuss. And then organizers, shall I conclude here?
Sir, excuse me, sir, your contact number and mail ID, sir.
Yes, I will share my contact number and mail ID. Actually,
So can you share your presentation as well?
Sorry, madam.
Can you share your PPT?
No. For preparing one PPT, I have spent, it is copyrighted. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Whatever I have given, I have trained you. In all my sessions, I have not only shared my PPT to you, I have shared you personally training I have given. So when you follow the training, automatically all your problems will be solved. Okay.
All right.
Sir, can you explain about the item index?
2 days session, sir.
Hello.
1 minute. I just.
Sir, my university is going for NAC, and it has its own journal. They want to list it in the UGC care list group 1.
What I do, you are in I don't understand what you exactly ask.
So, how far the online journal is reliable, sir? How can I check this one?
Which one? Yes.
Sir, how to check the Web of Science citation, sir?
So that's what I told you, the Web of Science citation you want. Unless otherwise you have researcher ID, you cannot check it. Let me show you, for you, because yesterday itself you have asked this question. Let me share you this one. Just I will go here. Yes. If you just type my name in Google, it will automatically come. Just I type my name in the Google. Sadiq Bacha Naval University, Sadiq Bacha Researcher, it comes. Just I take here. This is Google Scholar ID. This is IRINS. I just let me go with that. I will show you how to cross check. So here you can find that. Do you find researcher ID of mine? So here you can find that I have researcher ID, right? left side, are you able to see the researcher ID?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Some number is there. Just I click on that. Okay. Once I have created the researcher ID, then only I will be able to see my citation of my publication in Web of Science. I mean, it is reading. Yes, test ID, because we should have the login ID password. Then only it can be working out.
Yes,
Okay. Yes. Now it's showing that. Yes. Do you find my name here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And all the now it is shows that. So this is what I have total 144 documents, 16 publication index. What that my H index like that, total number of citation I have received. Like, are you able to see this?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Within a
sir.
fraction of second. Only when we have
Yes, sir.
researcher ID.
Sir,
When we don't have
sir, you told researcher ID to create that there is a spell it, sir. Like to
researcher,
create,
just a researcher. They will,
no. To create ID, sir. To create ID.
to create Pablan.
Publan. Spell, sir.
Pablan. P-U-B-L-O-N. Pablan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
P-U-B-L-O-N. Pablan. But condition is that if you have at least one publication in Web of Science, then only it can be created. Okay? They won't accept it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
even this in the researcher ID they have given 2016. I have created in the 2016, right? So actually it will, even though you have filled the form, it will take 1 day for giving the, I mean, allotting the ID to you, right?
Yes,
so in
yes,
such a
sir.
way, if you created this year 2025, it will show like this at the end. Okay. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay, sir.
And I want to know what is the importance of listing the journal in Group 1 UGC?
What is the important? Only for the people, those who have, I mean, you know, I told you that only for humanist people, only for these journals are applicable. For others, it is not so.
Sir, actually,
I did not get you, sir.
Huh?
Sir, please explain. I did not get you.
No, what's your question actually?
Sir, my university is going to for NAC, and it wants its journal to be listed in UGC Care Group 1. Sir, I want to know.
No. Whose journal? Your university wants, I mean, your university wants to listed what journal?
Its own journal. For medical university, you know, NAC has made compulsorily for a journal, no? That it should run a journal.
Okay,
so
you should,
they
you
want
to, yes, you write to Savitri Pule University. You have to write that university, there the form is there, you have to fill it that form. Okay.
Okay.
You have to fill it those form, and then that, I mean, you have your IQAC and your registrar, otherwise your registrar has to recommend that journal is your universities and it has the standard, then it has to be forwarded to the UGC care list Savitri Pule University. Once they find it, I mean, valid and quality journal, then they will accept it. Am I making it clear?
Sir, actually, we are from one engineering college, sir. Actually, we want to have your session in that, like maybe online or offline. Like how to contact you, sir.
So actually, no, sir, what I'm telling, to be frank, whatever I have just online, I have told you, it is just part. If we have an offline session, try to understand. If we have offline session, then only we can give the, I mean, hands-on training to everybody. So asking to sit at the lab and everything that I can show you step by step.
Sir,
so
we
actually,
are planning, sir. We want to have your these things, sir, like mail ID, phone number, or something like that.
Yeah, but note down my mail ID. Actually, you can just type my name on the Google. It will come.
Okay,
right?
sir. Then
okay, because I type here, but it doesn't go. Actually.
Okay, we'll send a request, sir. We can able to have a session.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, my subject is English literature. I have searched so many journals which are in the Scopus or Web of Science, but mostly they are paid journals. Can you suggest some of the journals which are not paid journals?
Yeah, I'm very sorry to say this. You have not followed my class properly. That is the reason you have asked this question. Because in journalsearches.com, I clicked free journals, especially the subject English literature. In my, session, I have shown you, but you have not seen it. When you do at your own, you can find out. I have done it. Okay. This is what I'm asking. This is what I'm telling to every participants. Don't ask this question. Do it your own. Don't ask, sir, suggest some name of the journal. Why don't you, search at your own? The method what I have told you, journalsearches.com. I told you. Have you followed me or not? Madam, why do you keep you silent? Fact is always bitter. Okay, next question. Anybody else?
Sir, can you explain about I-10 index?
I-10 index is followed only in Google Scholar, sir. Try to understand? Not in
Okay.
any other, only in Google Scholar.
Okay,
So
sir.
what happened? Once, if you have received minimum of 10 citation, minimum of 10 citation for every one article, that is I-10 1, right?
So
Let me
that
share
means
with you
10 citations for each articles.
each article. Let me show you that. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me take my example itself. Google Scholar citation. I'm taking my own page, Google Scholar. Here you can find that. I have received H index, I-10 index 25. Are you able to see that? I-10 index 25. How it is calculated? For this first paper, 98 citation I have received. That means more than 10. Only I-10. Are you able to see? This also more than 10, 50, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is more than 10, more than 10. So how many articles I have received more than 10 citations are considered to be I-10 index. Try to understand. Up to this, this one, up to this, all the papers are nothing but 1, 2, 3. In such a way, if I calculate, I-10 value of mine is 25. In such a way, if I have received 10, minimum of 10 citation for each and every article, for one article I have received 10 citation minimum, means I-10 1. In such a way, how many articles I have received minimum of 10 citation, that is I-10 1, 2, 3. In such a way it is calculated. Are you able to understand? Are you clear now? Are you clear? People ask questions, thereafter they
Yes, sir. Sir, good evening, sir. I am Jay
Yes,
Kumari, working professor, sir.
yes, madam.
Yes, sir. 23, from 23 to 24, I published nearly 10 Scopus indexed journals, sir, my research scholar. When I was put in the Scopus status, only 2 journals are reflected, sir. So the remaining 8 out of 8, 7 is in Google Scholar reflected. You told in the presentation you have to give a contact mail and other thing. How to I have to give for each and every journal one mail, sir.
No, you can write that option I have told you now, that more than actually what's your name, madam?
Jay Kumari, sir.
See the spell is right.
Jay Kumari, yes, Swami, yes, sir, initial.
No problem. What institution? Name of the institution?
Wales Institute, sir. Wales Institute of Science, Wales University.
Spell it. VEL.
VEL. Institute.
Well, yes, not yes, na. Wales.
Yes, sir. Wales. VEL, yes. Wales.
Yes, that's it. Wales.
Wales Institute of Science.
Right. Institute of
Science. Technology, Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. Vistas. No, sir.
So Wales Institute of Science, Technology, right?
Technology and Advanced Studies.
And Advanced Studies.
And Advanced Studies.
See, when you do such a thing, you can search here. Sorry. Search. So Jay Kumari, yes, is there. Another Jay Kumari is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it yours, Jay Kumari? Yes.
Yes, sir. I only am S. Jay Kumari in the university, sir.
Okay, let me check this. Actually, 54 publication is under your name.
Sir, yes, sir. That yesterday I saw that one, sir.
So see, whether all your is all this publication relevant to yours? Just you have
Yes,
to cross check.
yesterday I checked all are relevant only, sir.
Relevant, your
Publication, my publication only.
Okay, what all the publications are missing, you should take that publication details and mail it collectively, no problem at all.
Okay, sir.
Okay, madam. Right.
Sorry, I have asked one question, sir.
Pardon, yes, please.
Sir, thank you, sir. I am
Actually,
clear now, sir.
published my paper online, IGIT, SAT. So I'm being clear of that.
Madam, your voice is echoing. We are not able to listen your voice.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Sir, actually, you told me different indexes, sir. Which one they will consider for promotion and interview? Which index is very important? One H index, sir.
Which one for promotion?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
For H index value, H index.
Okay, sir.
Right. Any other?
Sir, can you explain about the online journal and the print journal, sir? Which one is best, sir?
Online journal and print journals are only with UGC Catalyst, madam. Not Scopus and as well as Web of Science. Actually, they send sometimes. Actually, whenever we publish, whether you have online, print journals, it will not be indexed. It will not be. You cannot get citation. Whether your publication is online, then only most of the people in the world level would see your paper and then download your paper. Then they will be giving citation. But if you go for print journals only, that print journals, if I keep in my table dryer, who can read it? Only those who have that print journals, they may cite you, and that there may have not chance. That is the reason what happened, in thesis, we give so many references, but still it is not indexed. Thesis is not indexed. It is not online. Only with that, in this one, in Shodh Ganga, it is there. That's why when we have citation, then only we can. When we have online, then the people will download your paper, then download your, they may see your thesis matter, then they will cite your paper, cite your thesis. So that's why nobody cite your thesis, because it is not in online. Am I making it clear? So that when you go for print journal, you cannot get more number of citation. Clear?
Thank you, sir.
Right, madam.
Thank you very much, sir, for your
Madam,
wonderful.
I have covered only 30% only, but others, the things are there. A lot of things to be discussed, because it cannot be completed within the time period what you have given. It needs a lot of time, but still, I have cleared all the doubts. I have cleared all the doubts regarding the publication activity in Web of Science, Scopus, UGC Catalyst, and other things I have given. Anyhow, here I have to thank you for having given me the opportunity to share my knowledge with all the participants. So thank you very much, madam. You can continue.
Sir, we can have many sessions, sir. No problem. If we are free, we can have many sessions hereafter. Thank you very much, sir. Our resource person, Dr. Sadiq Baksha, sir, Professor and Head, Department of Library and Information Science, Annamalai University, demonstrated exceptional expertise and patience throughout the session. Sir thoroughly explained the classification of Scopus indexed journals, detailing the distinction between Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4 journal based on their impact and relevance. The practical walkthrough on performing effective journal searches, particularly on platforms like journalsearches.com, UGC Care, etc., was highly valuable. We also learned about article level indicators and H index, self citations, how to improve our self citations, etc. Sir, your willingness to patiently repeat key concepts and address participant queries multiple times ensured clarity and enhanced participant engagement, sir. You are very patient, sir. Thank you very much. Your support and approachable attitude contributed significantly to the session success. Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful session.
So thank you for everybody for having listened my lecture with patience, and thanks for the organizers. Thanks for the principal of your college. Thanks for the management of your college for having given me the wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much, madam.
There was also very good feedback from the chat box, sir. Very nice, and they are expecting more sessions from you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.